taken over.
All right. We're gonna play online with these randos. Damn. Play online with these randos. Try that. Trying to make some shake. I'm gonna play with the Chargers first now. Oh wow, he's one of them.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo.
I'm gonna take it out.
From his end zone. And they'll get it right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Can't use my pen on my thumb. Shit, it's a charge.
The thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
From the 31, Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. This is a counter play. Eckler. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. In motion left goes Allen. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Running on first down, Eckler. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Okay, hold on.
Nicely bit off. A pretty decent game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw here, Herbert.
That's a dot.
He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chargers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Allen looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Wait, ready like a book.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, that is so fake.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they can get
I jumped through the play, and he jumped on top of
This
it.
game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talking about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, no, if they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got
Yeah, 9 seconds. That's crazy.
touchdown Bass to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. 30. 10. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Chargers.
Return it back, though.
Well, he made the right choice.
Sauce
by
up.
result, but a little bit surprising because now the touchback's coming back to the 25 instead of the 20. When guys field it that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Fields this way up at the 17.
Yeah, that's getting done up.
Line just across the 25.
Dope, man. Mm.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate
I
that
did
success
actually
here.
call the wrong play on
For those moments to happen, incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
No, no.
Allen gonna throw.
I gotta help out. Oh,
Got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
I thought I was gonna click on to J.C. Jackson.
They work it across midfield.
Fuck.
27 yards there, a first down. To throw, it's Allen. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings
I'm
it
ass
home.
right now.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row.
I got it. I just gotta play it. Okay, see it.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Allen again.
Damn.
And he's out of bounds. Gets to the 10.
Alright.
No one there to help out down.
He ain't gonna let me get my adjustments off. He's just gonna keep it back in me. I
Give him
feel it.
extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Naeem Hines, his first carry. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd and 7, Allen.
Bro, oh my god, I'm telling y'all to play underneath, bro, so not understanding how y'all not playing underneath just doesn't make sense to me.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Allen now on the sneak, and he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Allen taking it himself, and he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak, kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
Almost want to go Shakespeare here. My kingdom for a yard. Quarterback sneak, nothing doing.
Better be careful. Shakespeare might sue you.
Yeah, he might come get me, right? Good luck with that, Bart.
Singletary. And he'll get
Because if he wasn't, I was on medium.
back at the 6. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to break up 4th.
With the way things have gone,
But got no red zone. Goddamn
I
shit.
realize it's just the 2nd quarter, so they're not panicking, but they need something to give them positive momentum to get things going.
Allen gonna go on 4th down. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Naeem Hines.
I changed this shit to a curl flat too. Damn.
It's up and good.
I thought they was gonna need help on the right side. I should just left his zone right there. Fuck.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he is out of bounds.
Really him with my fullback. I don't know about you, buddy.
Charger drive about to get going.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
I let it out for you, Palmer. Ah, that's crazy.
And a super return as he gets us all
Man, I should have threw that a beat sooner, because you would have ran right under it. Fuck.
Becoming a first-round selection, and now here
I guess I took too long.
In the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Here's Hines trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Damn.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Okay, so
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Allen going to keep it again.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. And now they'll throw with Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
That's Derwin James.
Isaiah McKenzie, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pass.
Derwin James just sitting there, flat-footed, just gonna sit there.
Because ordinarily the safeties are back there to protect
I'm not understanding that.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
He's got it, and we're all tied.
Everybody sat there, flat-footed.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Charger drive about to get going.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On first down, it's Herbert. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Under pressure, they got him again. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc.
That was probably wrong. The time will run out.
That'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
He just gets through. Von Miller. It's not a time I have not played the Bills, and he has not gotten through like that.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no thought of a return here for Hines. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down.
It still don't matter.
That's Williams.
I can double team that nigga and he still is getting single blocks. That shit doesn't make sense.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And
I thought he was playing, man. Because the way he carried the receiver off, it looked like he was playing, man. So, rather like that. Like it.
They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
Damn.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Allen. And bringing it in is Davis. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Please, oh my God.
To feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think about it, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
This is Hines. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run again with Hines. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, Allen. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
If that's supposed to be a hard play, I'm not understanding because I don't have.
In this game there, it's his guy on the flat.
I don't have this shit on, so like.
Offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Dancing to his left. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Well, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Like you mean it.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got his
I want to play that side too, but I didn't.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Bills have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. So what a comeback here. They looked like they might be down and out not too long ago, but they have rallied back to take a 4th quarter lead.
And I think we've got to give them nothing but credit for figuring things out on the fly because mentally they were on the ropes ready to go and they hung in there. They made some changes and adjustments and that led to some big plays and it turned this game on its ear.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Allen, the man in motion left. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going for the deep ball.
Mistake.
Herbert, his third
I
interception.
couldn't get it on the run. Damn.
And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 46.
I couldn't get it on the run. I guess in my middle is fucking that shit up. And he threw off his back foot.
There's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. To the air. Allen swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be
I fumble with Lamar
careful.
Jackson plenty of times when I try to
At this
run.
stage, you have to take a few chances as well. Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Yeah,
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They run here with Singletary. A good red zone run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down, because in college football, the clock stops with every 1st down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Allen now on the sneak. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Allen taking it himself. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned
you could kick the three on it.
I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
The offense knew what they were
Just gonna
starting to
kick
walk back
it.
as that was accepted. Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass.
This to perhaps salt this one away.
The kick by Bass is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
You did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5. Not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll
It's like they cannot guard for it, and I'm blocking my running back. That's what I'm
It's now second down and
really
22 yards to go. Throwing, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game, and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
One last throw here for Herbert. And that's caught by Williams.
Yeah, that time was running out. So the game was over. Well, that's an L first game.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
That is horrible. That was horrible gameplay. Now I gotta get it back with Rodgers though. Gotta get it back. I'm about to run a spread. I'm done playing with that other shit. That New Orleans playbook is cool or not, but I'm about to hit that spread offense, my guy. Oh, the Trevor Lawrence fake nice.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Jacksonville.
Damn.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here. Yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Now Lawrence.
He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown.
Jamal Agnew.
59 yards.
And the Jaguars need just 3 plays to go down and take
That's
the early
good.
lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Talking to who? You ain't check his shit, bitch. You. That boy say he check his shit. Who are you checking? Who are you checking, bro? That boy listen to the NBA. Young boy think he check his shit. That's crazy. I'm gonna need you to get your life together, my boy. Get your life together, my guy.
Rodgers will bring the
Okay, now you heard feelings over there.
at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And why is that supposed to matter to me?
They'll go again to Jones.
Wait, please kick off.
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
How many times do we say in this
Click
game
off.
speed kills, and it does it in so many
Please click
different
off.
ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits
Please
of that
click
speed,
off.
not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit.
Somebody stopped one pass and said locked. I don't understand it.
Forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And he's taken down, but not before.
Clarence, you stopped one pass.
So not quite a first.
Quit lying to yourself, buddy.
1st and 10 from the 10.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now Rodgers.
The fuck up off me, weak ass nigga.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Aaron Jones from 4 yards out. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30.
Bro, stop it, bro. You too hype off that. You didn't do nothing. You garbage.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
You're garbage.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally,
And that's caught inside the 30.
Calvin really burning Jair. Okay. He's burning Jair Alexander, bro.
it's been a wild start.
Okay, bro. The boy, no, he's. Oh my God, stop. Shut up, bro.
I get
Please
the
stop.
sense this one's going to go back and
Stop,
forth.
stop that, bro. Jamal Agnew, yeah. Calvin Ridley, stop it.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And beyond the 20. But
Look at this shit, bro. He was about to say something when he knew he jumped hella early. He was still about to say something, bro. That shit is crazy. Bro, it's like a... You was about to... Okay, bro. I like how you said that, bro.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the counter, here's Jones. Call it a gain of a
Got
yard.
caught?
It's going to bring
Okay.
up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, got the 1 yard, bro. Like I said, I was still scoring you
And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee
with that 1 yard.
throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
That's crazy.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
Bro, stop
He
it,
hadn't gotten
bro.
far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away,
I
and
got-
that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get inside of
Okay,
each tackle,
bro.
and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
In motion right comes Cobb. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit.
Your ass. That shit is so funny.
To make a play on the ball without a penalty.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He's going to have this running back. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
This play caused 2 completions.
Following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Down inside the 10. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
Get the fuck up off me.
To the tight end, Tunyon. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up.
What have you done?
That was a route run, not just with dexterity,
That's a crazy
but with
play.
intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the
All
quarterback
right.
saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
Okay, buddy.
Jay Dillon. A touchdown run there from a yard out.
Never said you was my bro. Stop it.
Extra point of tying up this ball game. Crosby with the extra
That boy
point.
goofy. That boy said I said he was my bro. Stop it. Never that. Don't even know you, kid.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this.
I have no
away.
choice but to do that. How dumb do you sound?
Taken at
What
the
is you
14.
talking about, bro? Can you please, like, just make some more sense, bro?
Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
I already did it, goofy. You still complaining about that? Make that make sense.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that 1-point touchdown strike. So now they're looking to make 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about
That's crazy.
these types of things are happening to you. What goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence on 3rd down.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Okay.
And they'll run with ETN.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up
That's why I got 2 yards. And juice.
Smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
One more time with ETN.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offense.
Oh,
Touchdown, Jaguars.
use. Oh my God, boy. Please stop doing that shit, bro. Please stop doing that shit. Please stop doing that shit, bro. Please stop doing that shit, bro. Please stop doing that shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Please stop doing that shit. Please stop doing that. Please stop doing that shit, bro.
A short kick taken at the 18. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
How did I lose yards and I'm still in front of the 25? Make that make sense. Oh, that's what I thought. Yeah, shut up, bro. And I'm still past the 25. Look at that. Am I still past the 25?
We'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left.
All right, bro. Please stop it, bro. Please stop it.
They need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week
Okay,
before
bro.
a game.
Oh, now he know how to count. Now he know how to count. I feel it, bro.
Just a little more animated.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be a
Bro, you just stop it, bro.
Not an easy spot here.
You got away with one, and now you so juice. That shit is crazy.
They'll look to throw.
This one complete to Tunyon underneath.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I was gonna get it anyway. So we did.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds.
I definitely was.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's
Get the fuck up off me.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense.
You already know I'm about to score. When have you stopped me?
5 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
All right, then. You already know what it is.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15.
Okay. Again, like I said, when have you stopped me?
Run off tackle with Jones. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard.
Because I'll wait till you say it.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Rodgers going to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete.
That's Lewis. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Now Rodgers. And the
timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Romeo Doubs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Take it in at the 3.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the
They were still going to try to give it to him, man.
Incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside.
I said they was trying their best to still give it to you.
Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number.
Of course, you don't get it. You know, just simple.
You know, since
you know,
it was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A fairly short kick from the 14. And makes it across the 20 as his
oh, now I did. Now you know how to count. That's crazy. Yeah, see, man, when you don't know nothing, you get to lying. It just doesn't make sense. Please click off. Please click off.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game.
Okay.
It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Nigga, stop far fast as fucking shit. Please click off. My God. He must have an understanding when I said it the first time.
Rodgers now on first down.
Catch made by Watson.
He keep clicking on to miss tackles.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. An inside give to Jones.
That was a wide open lane.
It'll be second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Jones. 2 yards the game there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4.
You obviously changed the run fit, so stop it. I don't know why you acted like you didn't.
He finds Watson complete. And he's gonna
I said I don't know why you acting like you changed that run fit at the last minute, because you know you. If it was that last one on the first one, you'd have been sitting there looking stupid. Like that. Get the fuck up off me, weak ass nigga.
61 yards rushing for him.
I told you, boy. When have you stopped me? How many times have I said that? And how many times has it actually happened?
And he's able to shed the tacklers there for good yardage.
At a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Okay. The D-line played him. But I'ma still go for it because I ain't no bitch.
After this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try
It's good, though.
on fourth and goal from the 2.
Nah, I ain't get it. That's all good, you though.
Up with a goal line stand. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On second down, ETN once more. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Here's Lawrence.
Oh my God. Okay. I can't jump for it no more, huh? That's what that is.
Say that, Charles, but an opportunity miss there.
What they were trying to tell us?
Nah, I can't jump for it. It's all good.
And they liked some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them. Unable to do so on that play.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Now Lawrence on first down. And one more time, here's Kirk. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. But to throw again is Lawrence.
Oh my. Okay, bro. What the fuck? That is crazy. You're sitting right underneath him, and you still didn't even look at the ball. That makes a lot of sense.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Okay. Okay.
At the 49. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Now the ball comes loose, and the Packers pick it up. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
And the slot man goes in motion left. On first down, Rodgers. It gets it over the middle of Cobb. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
That boy did a Superman tackle, huh?
That's going to get him about 5 yards.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
That's complete to Dobbs.
Touchdown!
Romeo Dobbs.
Cha-cha slide on that nigga.
And the Packers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line.
Ooh, Mo. That nigga should have fumbled that one. Got his ass cleaned.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great
That's me.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's
The fuck up off me, you weak ass nigga.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley.
We ain't ever gonna score.
Such a costly interception. Nearly a pick six, but now they're so close. They are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case,
and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown.
Took that boy to the cleaners, watched him, threw him away.
Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Niggas talking all that shit, now they quiet now. That's crazy.
From his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee.
That shit is crazy.
To the 16-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up.
No, he didn't. Stop it.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
Who's getting monsters or receivers?
Either defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
The only niggas that's getting monsters are receivers right now.
it's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along.
Ooh, get the fuck up off me. You're weak as shit.
And he's going to take it in.
Delete the guy.
Touchdown, Packers.
Delete the guy.
Aaron Jones,
27 yards.
and the Packers tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds they've...
This is caught.
Yeah.
Touchdown. Calvin Ridley. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns.
That should not have happening.
And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
This is Jair Alexander with a glowing X factor. He should have jumped over that nigga and made that play.
Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Rodgers looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Okay.
A loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. To throw is Rodgers. Under pressure, and they got to him.
Nah, they can't block nobody. Okay. Well, I ain't know how I'm gonna go for it.
And now they're staring at a 4th and long.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
It's Rodgers. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they'll stop it with 4 seconds showing on the clock.
Ready, break.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
A final shot now for Lawrence.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Packers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball
That guy is
now officially over.
buns.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into
I might have a
this
couple of
one.
these shots at the beginning of the game. Thought he was doing something.
Their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the
And the
top
only
speed
reason he
is,
was catching me on them fucking deep passes was because I was blitzing and I wasn't having my fucking
everything clicking for them in this contest.
I wasn't having my secondary doing the right adjustments and playing on top. I kept having them press while I was blitzing, so he was getting them easy pop passes. But then when he started actually having a running offense, that boy had no offense to speak of. And as you see how I did a lot better with this spread offense, bro. That spread offense with a quarterback that can actually pass the ball actually is nice as hell. I ain't gonna lie, who am I gonna play with? I was just talking about Trevor Lawrence too. I don't know. Should I fuck with the Browns? I might fuck with the Bengals. Online. The Cowboys. Last time I played against the Cowboys, I lost because they had this. They got this one play in their playbook, bro. That's so annoying.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is taken way up at the 25. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside.
Ezekiel Elliott, good attack.
That was my fault.
Touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 58 yards.
Yeah,
The Cowboys go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
Brett Maher on for the extra point.
That's the type of shit that made them quit.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 17-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice, consistent gain.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Burrow. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown Bengals. Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson. Up
Back in it, okay.
And we are
Hold on,
tied at
let's see
7.
this on.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken way up at the 25. And they're going to start
this drive love like that, holding on to the ball.
The 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's taken down at 43, but not before picking up the first.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
These two teams all tied after 1. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. They'll get it inside the 20 and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing, Prescott. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far, even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. Let's see what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. Goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Now a turn and a give to Mixon. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. From the 24, Burrow. He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 35. Here's Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 yards there, just like last play.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First down, here's Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
On one, ready?
And they go play action now. Burrow. Pass complete. Joe Mixon out of the backfield. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, a
15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. McPherson now for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Bengals 14, Cowboys 7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This officially a 55-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people off the block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. They're passing here. Joe Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
11.
It's Mixon on the counter. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To Mixon on the check down. Touchdown! Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game.
I know he
even
did not
more so
quit.
than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you
He
noted,
quit.
which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran.
He quit. You know what? I am gonna play one more because I am what you call it? I'm gonna play one more because is that shit called? I'm running a pistol offense with Lamar Jackson's. I'm gonna run one more because I'm gonna let my pen charge get high while I go to sleep. Gotta get up and go to work tomorrow. Let me make sure my alarm is on. But then this nigga quit. Like, that's actually about to be my first time running a pistol offense. I actually want to receive the ball. So. Is he playing with the Ravens too?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and themselves.
But I was about to quit this shit too. But I'm just trying to win one game with Lamar Jackson real quick. I ain't gonna lie, the Steelers are an underrated team. They defense nice. And if you know how to play with Kenny
It's the
Pickett,
NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll start with the option.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
Rolling to his right.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's into the hands of Prochet.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, able to get the completion, but unfortunately not able to get the 3rd down conversion there on that play.
And I like how the defense approached that one. They knew where the 1st down marker was, and they decide whatever you want to have, you can. You're just not going to get the 1st down. Excellent tackling right there.
4th down. Here's Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
that was totally my bad.
Surprising move here on the opening drive of the
I
game.
fucked that shit
And this
up
defense
totally.
holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now, right? The opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
The Pickett finding Johnson there. 1st down, Steelers.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Pickett now on 1st down.
Oh my god, bro.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Harris running straight ahead. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
They'll try and run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee Harris.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Takes it at the 7. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it. But I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
Six yards left on 2nd down. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I didn't mean to do that.
Here, a little bit behind the line, 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Throwing is Jackson. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to have the football.
I'm really not done sure right now.
35-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Pickett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Kyle. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to.
Hey, I lateral straight to him and they hit him in his face. That's crazy.
And partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practice.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
James Prochet,
29 yards.
and the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. But the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Fields this way up at the 17.
Fuck.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To the air on first down with Pickett. He gets it complete to Harris. 4 yards remain for second down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That good for 19 and a first down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Shit.
From just shy of midfield, Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the delay, here's Harris. 59 yards on the ground for him so far. Now a second timeout called for by the defense.
I just didn't run in.
With a little under a minute to go.
He's one of those guys. I'm not running in because I don't want to give him any time left.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run again with Harris. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
That's actually hella bad.
Harris with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Now the Steelers will extend their lead in the final.
Why would he run back?
So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good
That makes
blocking at
sense.
the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Well, Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for two. They're going to run it with Harris. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This one taken just inside the 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job
He
there.
broke it off man, so okay. I mean, it makes sense, but still, it really kind of didn't. Because if you would have just kept going up, it would have actually been a lot different.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
We gotta catch them.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. They've allowed them to disrupt the play.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
They'll roll him out right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Being chased out left. The ball comes out, and the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play.
He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at this.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Okay.
Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
So tied for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Pickett.
Bro, oh my God.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Kenny Pickett throwing it off the dime like that, bro.
It's a first down.
And now we get into into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
I got caught up. Oh my god.
And he takes this one
That shit is crazy.
away to the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Down right around the 25. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On third down, here's Harris.
My dude froze up. What the fuck?
Across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 12. Pickett, and that's complete. It's Sims. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Steven Sims Jr. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
We're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. That one complete to Prochet. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This is why I hate playing with a quarterback like this.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Down.
And Jackson throwing once more. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. T.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they...
Yeah, I'm done.